Welcome to another vlog, guys. It is Saturday right now, and I am just trying to figure out my plans right now because I was supposed to go to this event called Beyond the Bar Wellness Day Party, but it's raining. It's not really raining heavy out, but I don't know. Last night I had 2 slices of pizza. It just fucks me up. It just fucks me up. So this is gonna be a vlog on like wellness, fitness, you know, especially working from home. The problem is I always feel cooped up, right? Being in the house all the time. And again, I try to go to coffee shops and I try to get out as much as I can. But I explained before in my previous video that it's just really difficult sometimes to do that. You get too comfortable and you get lazy, and then next thing you know, you're grabbing pizza at night, you know, when you know you shouldn't be. Pizza is fine, it's just gotta have like 1 slice, you know, I'm 29. But it's also genetics, it's also like metabolism, it's a lot of factors, you know, everybody's different. We're about to do a 3-mile run right now, get that out the way, and then I'll show you guys some workouts that I like to do. You know, I think working from home, you should have some equipment at your crib. Like I'll show you guys right now, real quick. So if you guys can see right here, I got my dumbbells. Okay, we got some 30 pounds, 20 pounds, and I have 2 kettlebells. Got a 20 pound and a 40 pound. So this is my foundation. I do a lot of workouts with just these, but at one point I did have a pull-up bar. And I do plan on getting a pull-up bar soon, like in my apartment and putting it in this big ass closet. I bought one from Walmart for like $100, but nah, it was so hard to build and maintain, and it was humongous. There was no way I was gonna travel with that shit. So definitely looking to get new equipment. You know, I'm into calisthenics. I don't know if you guys do know that, but I like to do pull-ups. It's like my main workout. So that's probably what we're gonna end up doing. I also like to do incline with the dumbbells for a chest workout. You know, that's one of my favorites. I'll pretty much do that combo on an easy day and then maybe incorporate some other kind of workout. But I don't really train legs because it fucks me up. I just like to run. I like to play basketball. I did meet somebody who's trying to get me into boxing. I have done boxing before, specifically kickboxing in Philly, but I never vlogged that. So maybe I can include that in the vlog too. We should be going Monday. So I like to use this pre-workout right here, Bucked Up. I specifically got the strawberry flavor. This thing, you'll feel a tingle in your balls, man. But I have a trick to it, and I shouldn't be doing this all the time, but basically, and I'm the only one who uses it, I'll just dab it like this, because if I drink a whole bunch of water and then I go run, it's just, like, I'm gonna feel it. You'll feel that tingle, but don't take this very often. And I honestly, I kind of want to find a replacement, like a more natural supplement or replacement for this pre-workout, because I do feel like it's super sugary and it has a bunch of bullshit in it. You don't really need this, but it helps to get the day started, because like I just be sleeping in on the weekends, man. But yeah, I should be doing this run and then we're gonna go to this wellness event. Let's get it, guys.
Graduating from 10 to 9-minute pace, 3 miles. Let's get it.
Had to get a hot coffee after the cold plunge and sauna retreat, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to that event, man. That event was really dope. I didn't really talk to anybody. It was a little awkward. I didn't feel like there was too many people there, but yeah, people weren't really socializing like that with me in particular. I feel like sometimes I'm very social. Obviously, I ran communities and stuff, and I know how to start a convo. It's real easy, but it's just the vibe, you know? Sometimes when the vibe's not there, you don't want to force it, and I like to be chill, you know? I just got done running, so I was just enjoying the sauna, really, and the cold plunge was really good, too. Definitely got to show up earlier. And then there was a coffee shop next door This one's called Praxis. Right now I'm about to take a couple sips of this. I usually get cold brew, but we're doing hot today because I need to warm up. And we're gonna figure out what I'm doing today. I gotta show you guys some of my stats when I was losing weight in 2023. I actually invested in getting a personal trainer for the first time, and yeah, just looking at it is crazy. Going from 200 pounds to 180 in a matter of like 2 or 3 months, and not being able to do a pull-up using the assisted pull-up machine to now I can bust out 15, max 18, and I'm trying to get to 20. But I need to, start making goals, like monthly goals, because in 1 month I was able to run those 3 miles and have that pace that I have now. So I want to keep going, man. I'm happy, but I'm not really satisfied. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my progress because I really started running in May, where I was, being consistent. And living in Dallas earlier this year, I was going to the Katy Trail a lot and building up my momentum. I could barely do a mile in 10 minutes. And now to be able to do 3 miles in under a 9-minute pace each mile is incredible. So just keep working at it, keep going. Because I was just trying to get to 2 miles around June or July. And then as soon as I moved to Austin and having this setup where I didn't have to drive to the trail, because that's what I had to do in Dallas. I had to drive to the trail, and sometimes there wouldn't be parking, There's some days I just had to drive back home, run on the treadmill, and then I wouldn't really do the run at all. But yeah, having that setup where the trail is nearby and you could walk, best setup for a remote worker. Just looking back at my progress, man, I was, oh my God, there was one time I ran a mile and it took me 12 minutes. And that's all I did. That's crazy. When was that? That was like the end of July. Yeah, that was the end of July. So now we're at the end of August, beginning of September. I mean, basically a month ago, that was me. So progress makes perfect. And, like I told you guys, I'm still trying to push myself because I do calisthenics. I really want to do a muscle up. I really, really do. In the last video, y'all probably saw me struggling at that calisthenics bar. But that's the awesome thing about being in Austin. There's so many health conscious events and so many healthy people here, and they're, all pushing themselves. But listen, right now we are setting up the TV. Okay, and we're doing this because my TV that I tried to bring over from Dallas broke. So we got the 65-inch over there, and we got a TV stand from Wayfair. So let's get it. What's going on, guys? Here at Lift ATX, about to get it in right now. Gonna do some pull-ups, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about my experience yesterday with boxing. Without further ado, let's get it, guys. Just got done working out, guys. As you can see, your boy's putting in work. Man, I ran yesterday
and gave myself a little bit of a break today. Boxing was cool. It's just that like I had to box with a fucking kid because I showed up late. That's my fault. You know, I gotta time manage better. No excuse, even though it is 30 minutes away. I'm gonna try my best to make it to that boxing class. You know, I wanna show my new friend that I'm committed. I can stick to a plan, and I do like boxing, but I also gotta do what's best for me too. That's the issue with making friends that live in the suburbs and then you live in the city. Not like I don't understand, because I've lived in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? I've earned this shit. So if I wanna do things in my area, it is what it is. Like I said, man, I gotta practice my combos, because as soon as I started the class, they're talking about 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I'm gonna get boxing gloves tonight, and luckily your boy has a punching bag in the home gym, so I'm gonna be practicing, showing you guys more of that in my next vlog. But yeah, guys, let me get going.